Hey, let's live in universe. It's Zander, and welcome back to WWE 2K Universe Mode. Welcome to NXT Takeover Brooklyn 2. As what will be permanent from here on out, I am joined by the one and only Ray Wood.
Hello, everyone, and today we have NXT Takeover Brooklyn 2, and we're starting things off with a grudge match, if ever there was one. We have the team of Joseph Connors and Joe Hendry going against Imperium. Now, these two teams have been knocking on each other's doors for quite some time, isn't that right, Zander?
They have there. That is very true, as Joe Hendry and Joseph Connors making their way to the ring. If you guys remember, a few months ago at our last takeover in New Orleans, these two started out the gauntlet, ran the tag team gauntlet, only to be defeated by Imperium in the finals for the NXT Tag Team Championships.
Imperium stood tall on that night, and it was a very competitive gauntlet match, and one could argue very easily that given without the gauntlet setting, that Joseph Connors and Joe Hendry would have walked away the tag team champions.
They very well could have, and we're going to find out tonight. It's put up or shut up for these two, as Hendry and Connors make their way to the ring. Hendry has a bit more of the flashy, show-off style with his entrance in the ring, whereas Connors is a bit more of a hard hitter, a bit more serious inside of the ring. It's an interesting mix of styles with these two. Hendry, of course, creating the entrance music for these two as well. He's about a jack of all trades. He can do just about anything in wrestling.
He's able to put together quite the composition.
I would say so, although I do fear that this song might be a little too much about Joseph Connors.
I'm not going to participate in the joke again, Zander.
You didn't participate in it last time.
Yeah, I'm not going to compete.
Anyway, so yes, as these two have made their way to the ring, we can officially announce that this is the first of many from here on out, where we can now announce that Ray Wood will officially be on commentary for every Universe pay-per-view special.
Hi.
Everyone's favorite third commentator, Ray's cell phone. As here come the NXT Tag Team Champions, Fabian Aichner and Marcel Barthel of Imperium to the ring. Barthel and Aichner, what do you make of them? I mean, they've been champions since our takeover back in New York just before WrestleMania.
Yes, they have been, Zander, and they have been a very dominant set of champions since then. And they have taken on a lot of comers here in NXT. But these two men, they're big, they're brutes, they're backed up by a man who will be fighting later tonight for the North American Championship, Walter.
Of course, as the saying for Imperium is, the mat is sacred, and they're looking to rid NXT of all those who disgrace the mat, and they find Joe Hendry and Joseph Connors to fit that mold of disgracing the mat. Very much so, as this is what is on the line tonight, ladies and gentlemen, the NXT Tag Team Championships.
NXT Tag Team division is one of the hottest in the world right now, and these two teams are going to compete right now to decide who is the best.
That is right, as Hendry and Connors, they look ready. They look like they think tonight is their night to be the champions. But all will tell once that bell rings and the match has gotten underway. So Hendry and Connors, they stand tall, they stand ready. But their opponents, of course, are the team of Marcel Barthel, Fabian Aichner, the NXT Tag Team Champions, Imperium.
Imperium comes in here tonight, all sorts of fire behind their eyes. They want to hurt Joe Hendry and Joseph Connors in this match.
That they do. They're looking to make it a repeat of New Orleans and not a nightmare in Brooklyn. As now they hand over the Tag Team Championships. I say it every time a champion does this. Is it possibly their final time with the championship? Well, once that bell rings, we're going to find out. Referee holds those belts high. Hendry is going to be starting off with Barthel. So here we go.
The Cinderella story could come to an end for Joe Hendry and Joseph Connors. Ooh, the Hurricane Rana right off the bat.
As Hendry takes out the legs of Barthel now, and Hendry going right after him. But Marcel Barthel, oh, he's dumped out of the ring immediately by Joe Hendry. Can't win the titles out there, though.
Hendry immediately getting into a brawl with Barthel.
Well, Hendry is not a small guy. Oh, stands at over 230 pounds now. He's been training to be a heavyweight in the UFC. Not to fight there, but just because he wants to prove that he can. As now Eichner's been tagged in and off the middle rope. There's a double axe handle to Joe Hendry. And now, electric chair. But Hendry is going to fight out of it.
Fun fact, Joe Hendry has considered SBG as a gym where one fighter named Conor McGregor trains.
Oh, there's a kick out from Fabian Eichner. Hendry nearly won the championships there. He throws him into the corner now. And Joe Hendry, tag made. Here comes Joseph Connors.
Joseph Connors. What he lacks in size, he more than makes up for in brutality in the ring.
That he does. There's a kick to the back, and here comes Joseph Connors. Just a stiff striker is Joseph Connors. Now he's knocked into the ropes. Right hand now from Eichner. And Connors is fighting back. Joseph Connors. He was the one that tapped out at TakeOver a few months ago. He doesn't want it to be a repeat tonight. He doesn't want to tap out and lose the match for his team again.
He really has to focus up here, Zander, and think about what he's going to do in this match. Think about how he's going to respond here.
Absolutely. As now Barthel is right back in here. And Imperium with these very frequent tags, I would say it's probably a pretty good strategy. Give your tag team partner time to rest up and get the other person in. No, Connors, small package. One, no. Barthel, he's wised up there. He got out of that one. Of course, I believe it was just this past week on NXT that Joseph Connors knocked off another Imperium member in Alexander Wolf in some singles action.
He did.
Tilt-a-whirl backbreaker.
To a great tilt-a-whirl there, and kicking where he just dropped him on the knee, taking advantage of that weak spot.
Absolutely, as now Barthel grabs Connors, throws him into the corner, and Marcel Barthel, there's a big clothesline. He takes Connors off of his feet. And now Joseph Connors picked back up to his feet. And Connors, right hand, Barthel, look at these combination elbows, or forearms. And Hurricane Rana takes Joseph Connors off of his feet. Ray, Imperium are standing tall in this matchup already. Connors is in some trouble.
Yeah, and the tags come into play once again. Eichner and Barthel changing out very often, making sure they stay fresh in this match.
And they're cutting Connors off from Hendry as well.
It's very good old school tag team tactics here. They're old, people use them a lot, but they work.
They seem to be doing just that. As now Connors spinning wheel kick into the ribs, and now Eichner clothesline takes down Connors. Connors drops into the mat again. There's another cover. 1, 2, but Hendry saving his tag partner at the same time. I believe Connors was kicking out though.
Eichner, let's not forget just a second ago, Eichner was getting punched into the corner by Connors. You can see Connors was trying to turn the tide, and Eichner immediately threw Connors back into the corner that favors Imperium.
That he did. Now Connors with a right hand. Now Joseph Connors firing away. And Joseph Connors with a kick. No. Eichner got the arms up. He blocked it. Now Fabian Eichner with Connors into the corner. Oh, right hand from Barthel. And yet another tag.
Let's not forget, Zander, even if either team walks away here tonight, they have a sea full of sharks they have to swim with in order to keep the tag team titles.
Oh, here comes Hendry.
And Hendry coming in, House of Fire.
Look at that, a full body check. He makes sure Eichner stays off the apron, but Barthel catches him in that time. Hendry might have gotten a little concerned. Oh, Barthel goes head first off the turnbuckle. Uppercut from Hendry.
And Hendry immediately...
Oh! The ring is cut off again by Imperium. Uppercut. 2. No! Joe Hendry manages to kick out. And there's a kick to the back. He's down. And now Marcel Barthel is calling up Joe Hendry. And what's Barthel thinking here? He's going to grab the local hero, but Hendry kicks the knees. Hendry turns him around, and Joe Hendry, scoops him up. 4. Freak of Nature.
A very early on Freak of Nature. Will that help in this match?
1, 2, no. Oh, but now Joseph Connors. Exploder suplex. Takes down Fabian Eichner. And now Hendry telling Connors, get in the corner, get in the corner. Hendry, went for an uppercut. Barthel moved out of the way, and Hendry caught him, though. And now it seems the tides have turned for Connors and Hendry. Another Connors makes the blind tag.
Never underestimate the ring awareness of Marcel Barthel.
Absolutely, but Connors, I think that blind tag was a brilliant move by Connors. Look at that. Pump handle gut check. Takes him down, and now Joseph Connors comes off the ropes, went for a kick. Right hand connect, and now Joseph Connors is firing away. Connors with a kick takes him off his feet, and now he's turned around. Straight jacket. DDT.
That straight jacket DDT, that could lay anyone out. And
now Connors into a cover.
Eichner still on the outside. Kick out.
I thought we had new champions for a moment there. The night is still young, though. We are only just a few minutes into our first match of this takeover. What is Connors thinking? Joseph Connors with a moonsault.
I said Connors, he's small, he's athletic, but he is ruthless inside the ring.
He absolutely is, Ray. As now Connors, he's knocked Barthel towards the ropes, but he turns him around. And now Marcel Barthel grabs Joseph Connors. He suplexes him. Connors goes splat into the mat, and now Connors, he's getting up. What's Barthel thinking? There's a clothesline. And another, and now Marcel Barthel off the ropes. Drop kick.
A fantastic drop kick there by Marcel Barthel to set up a great uppercut like that. Eichner is back in the corner, and Imperium have retaken control of the match.
They have, indeed, as now he picks up Joseph Connors again, and Imperium as now, a big chop there from Barthel. Definitely not like what we would see Walter do, but, well, chop is a chop nonetheless. It's going to hurt. And now, what is Barthel thinking here? Connors is in some trouble. Marcel Barthel. Full Nelson. Plants him. Oh, this is what beat them at the last takeover. Connors was forced to tap out to this at our last takeover in New Orleans.
Hendry trying to will him on.
Hendry's willing him on, telling him, please don't tap. This is their last chance. Connors breaks free.
Connors using his extra agility he has over Barthel to find an inventive way to get out of that hold.
He absolutely did. And here's the difference between this. Oh, wait. Connors with the elevated flatliner. He's won many matches.
But Eichner saving the match.
Eichner was right there, and Hendry tries to get in the face. Oh, Connors takes down Eichner. Connors, he's not afraid to play ruthless. Now he throws Barthel in the corner. Tag made right back to Joe Hendry. And now Hendry and Connors, they turn the arms inside out. They snap the arms like wishbones, and now they send him off the ropes for a double penalty kick. Hendry now with a kick to the back, and now Joe Hendry drops a fist onto Marcel Barthel. Hendry picking him up, but Fabian Eichner's right back to his feet again. Hendry, gets caught, and Barthel shoves him away. Barthel now grabs Hendry, and Barthel now turns him around. What's Marcel Barthel thinking? He grabs Hendry. He throws him in the corner of Imperium. Goes for the tag. Fabian Eichner back in. And there's a double axe handle.
Really hurting the arm of Joseph Hendry. Wait.
Oh, he's got him up for a powerbomb. He's got him up for a powerbomb, but Hendry punches him in the head and gets out of it. And now, he's got Eichner. He throws him across the ring with another freak of nature.
And they're down here. It's almost over.
Hendry with another cover. 1, 2, 3. We got new champions. Connors just cut off Barthel. We have new NXT Tag Team Champions to start the night.
One exciting addition to Takeover. A new set of NXT Tag Team Champions here to start off the night. Here tonight. We have so much more action for you. But what a way to kick it off.
Absolutely so. Hendry and Connors capturing the NXT Tag Team Championships. It was their last opportunity to do so. Hendry, he fought out that powerbomb. He hit the freak of nature. And that was it. Your winners and the new NXT Tag Team Champions, Joe Hendry and Joseph Connors. As Hendry and Connors,
they hold up the belts.
They're going to celebrate. We're going to go on to our next bit of action between Drake Maverick and Kushida. So, with that matchup out of the way, let's get on with our next bit of... Oh, wait a second.
Who's that? Who's that?
Is that...
That's Tyson Kidd.
And...
That's David Hart Smith. That's the Hart Dynasty.
They're going right into the champions.
The Hart Dynasty have come out here, and they're... Tyson Kidd with a DDT to Joe Hendry?
Kidd and... What? The Hart Dynasty laying in to the new champions. The Hart Dynasty are in NXT? And they're standing over the fallen champions. What? D.H. Smith and Tyson Kidd.
The last survivors of the Hart Dungeon have invaded NXT TakeOver and have taken out the tag team champions.
What the hell? What the hell? Well, now it's time for Cruiserweight action.
Between Drake Maverick and Kushida.
As Maverick going to make his way to the ring. Drake Maverick and Kushida tonight. The winner will get a future Cruiserweight title opportunity. Drake Maverick, he's been great since his return here to NXT, competing in the Cruiserweight division.
That he has, Xander. That he has.
He came out on NXT a few weeks ago and he said he wanted one of the best Cruiserweights in the world. He wanted Kushida. And now tonight he's getting Kushida one-on-one at TakeOver.
That he is, Xander. But the thing about it is, Kushida is a world-class competitor. This is a massive jump up in competition.
It is. We saw, of course, Maverick competed against the Cruiserweight champion Ricochet on NXT a couple weeks ago, but the presence of Kushida at ringside provided a distraction. So Maverick, he didn't even really have much of a fighting chance before the champion beat him that night.
That he did, Xander. That he did. But here tonight, Drake Maverick is content on winning, on beating Kushida, and placing his name right along our champion, Ricochet.
He absolutely is, as here comes Kushida to the ring. Kushida, he challenged for the Cruiserweight Championship at our last TakeOver, came up short on that night, but that's the only time Kushida has been pinned since coming to NXT. Kushida has been incredible in his run here thus far.
That he has, Xander, but tonight he has to stamp his ticket back to an NXT title shot. And either way, these men will have to face someone who is one of the hottest up-and-coming stars or a literal living legend in the wrestling business.
That they will, as Kushida has made his way to the ring. Kushida, of course, many people thought he was going to be able to capture the Cruiserweight Championship at our last TakeOver, but in the end he did come up short that night. But as we saw for Joe Hendry and Joseph Connors, the second time could be lucky for Kushida as well. I mean, of course, so long as the Hart Dynasty doesn't attack Kushida if he were to win the championship. So here we go. They lock up. It's going to be a very different style from our last matchup as Kushida taking Maverick down into the mat.
Maverick in between the legs into that position. Oh, and tightening it.
Trying to make sure Kushida doesn't fight out. But Kushida kips up to his feet and now grabs Maverick right back in a headlock.
Maverick
punched in the head. That's the thing about Kushida, he is a ruthless competitor in the ring.
Now he is in there, but ooh.
Maverick, whoa, shoved away by Kushida. Oh, crucifix cover.
Into the crucifix by Kushida. One. Well, no.
Maverick was well aware on how to kick out of that one. Now Maverick getting knocked back.
This must be a very different environment for Kushida, though, in this match.
Oh, what a boot from Kushida. Just put his boot in the face of Drake Maverick. That'll knock a man out.
Xander, I want you to think about this, though. Kushida typically is the smaller man in the match, but right now he's the bigger man. Will that throw him off? Will that throw off his typical offense?
It very well could. Kushida, he's normally fighting from the underdog position, but now he's the big dog in the yard, as Drake Maverick is trying to take him down.
Like I said, that could affect his offense and defensive maneuvers, which Drake Maverick, if he's smart, could take advantage of.
Absolutely, as Maverick's got him on the top rope. Maverick, went for a Hurricane Rana and Kushida countered. Kushida with a diving elbow drop. Takes down Maverick. There's a kick to the ribs now as Kushida knocking back Drake Maverick. He knocks him back again. There's another chop. Maverick is
Look at the chest of Drake Maverick. Looks like raw meat.
Absolutely, as now Kushida takes him down. And what's Kushida thinking here? There's a... went for a cannonball. Cannonball senton, but Maverick pumped the knees up at the last possible second. He gets Kushida up and slams him into the mat. And now Drake Maverick grabs Kushida and drags him away from the ropes. Into a cover goes Drake Maverick. Into another 1, 2, Kushida gets the shoulder up.
Drake Maverick, one of the more deceptive stars we have here in NXT. You could think you have him beat, but then he could land a move on you, he's right back in the match, and you're all of a sudden fighting an uphill battle.
Absolutely. It's Maverick just took him down. I believe a bit of a stun gun into a flatliner. As now Maverick went for a kick. Kushida spun him around. Rolling forearm from Kushida. Kushida's knocked Maverick off his feet. Maverick struggling back to his feet again as now Kushida, taken down by Maverick. And Maverick picks Kushida back up, and Maverick, right hand, Kushida knocked on the ropes. Kushida, a knee from Maverick sends him through the ropes. And now Drake follows him to the outside, and what's Drake Maverick thinking? Kick to the back. But Kushida counter, he turns Maverick around. Back in the ring goes Drake Maverick, and Kushida picking him back up to his feet now. Kushida knocking Drake Maverick back. And Kushida caught by Maverick. Maverick, doing a little bit of showboating here. Not what I would do. There's a neck breaker.
Maverick immediately picking up Kushida again, not stopping this offense for a second, into a great stunner to the knees. Very odd stunner, but I'm supposing Maverick can do it well. Looks like one of the stunners you used to throw in it in too many Zanders.
Don't you bring that up. Maverick, here we go. Drake Maverick.
Harnessing the Macho Madness, and with a great elbow drop from Drake Maverick.
Into a cover goes Maverick. One. No. Kushida with a kick out.
The frustration really starting to set in for Drake Maverick.
Now Maverick, tightening his boot laces, it seems. Does he have laces? He's wearing kick pads. As now he's picking up Kushida. He picks him back up to his feet. Maverick throws him in the corner. Wait a minute. Maverick. No. I think he might have been looking for the underdog. As now Kushida might have been looking for Back to the Future, but Maverick countered. Maverick now. There's a cutter.
Maverick landing almost a perfect cutter there. Wait, but Kushida, they're throwing elbows in this match.
As Maverick sends Kushida off the ropes, and Maverick plants him again. But Kushida just refuses to stay down, and he goes for a clothesline. And another. Maverick ducks him. Super kick. A big super kick from Kushida. Now Kushida in the corner. Kushida's going to look for that running kick. And he's going to kick Maverick and takes him down. And now Kushida calling Maverick up. What's he thinking here? Kushida. Here we go. Hoverboard lock is in on Maverick. The hoverboard lock is in.
The hoverboard lock is tight here.
I'm going to break the arm of Drake Maverick. Maverick trying to fight out of it, though. Maverick's in some trouble. Is Kushida. Is Maverick going to tap out? No. Drake Maverick rolls through it and punches Kushida in the face, and you see him favoring that left arm now. There's a kick to the ribs, though. Drake Maverick firing away.
Maverick having the ring awareness to do some damage while he was still in that position to Kushida. And, nailing knee to the back. And, with a great,
reverse DDT plants him.
Ow.
Now Maverick throws Kushida back across the ring, and Drake Maverick, what's he thinking here? He's got him! Maverick! He's doing this around the world! The underdog connects!
Full disclosure, guys, I was so compelled to call it the Scorpion Death Drop. I was like, no! What?
Cover off of it. 1, 2,
3.
Oh my god, Drake Maverick just won.
Drake Maverick has become the second man in NXT history to defeat Kushida, and he does it on a takeover.
Drake Maverick has just earned himself a future Cruiserweight title match. No love lost tonight. Kushida, I thought he had that match won several times, but Drake Maverick, on the biggest stage of a takeover, beats Kushida. And now Drake Maverick, here we go. You'll love to see it. He's about to take a victory lap. Go for it, Drake. You've earned it. Look at him go.
Drake shouldn't get too comfortable, though, because in a few weeks now, he's either going to have to face Ricochet, our longest reigning champion here in NXT, or Rey Mysterio for the NXT Cruiserweight Championship.
That he is. Drake Maverick, though, stands tall tonight, but we have more action coming right up next, because up next, it's going to be a big matchup for the North American Championship.
We got 3 big boys competing for the NXT North American Championship here tonight. And first off is a former NXT North American champion,
Dominik Dijakovic.
Dominik Dijakovic combined the NXT North American and NXT UK championships. He has been so successful here in NXT.
He's one of the great stars we've had here in NXT. He's making his way to the ring tonight. He's got a huge opportunity to win back the championship tonight.
But when he lost it at our last takeover to the current champion, Karrion Kross.
You're right about that, and you look at the last takeover. When Dijakovic faced Karrion Kross, it was a one-sided beatdown. Dijakovic, he hit Feast Your Eyes twice, but never kept Karrion Kross down for more than a 1 count.
Dominik Dijakovic has claimed that he was off that night, and that in this match he is 100% and ready, willing, and facing the current NXT North American champion, Karrion Kross.
Of course, many thought it was just going to be a one-on-one rematch between these two, but then the man we're about to see in just a moment's time decided that he wanted in on this matchup, as Dijakovic tonight is looking to make the world feast their eyes as he looks to become the first 2-time North American champion.
Dominik Dijakovic comes in here tonight with all the pressure in the world, but can he face Karrion Kross and this man, Walter?
The Ring General, Walter, making his way to the ring. Walter decided to stick his hat in the ring when it came to the North American Championship. Just a few nights after Karrion Kross had won the championship, Walter came out and he essentially said, "All right, I'm next." And he's one of the few men who has not backed down from Karrion Kross.
Walter does not back down from anybody.
You're right about that. Walter making his way to the ring tonight. He steps in. Walter, I believe this is the first time Walter is challenging for the North American Championship. He is a former UK champion, the first ever NXT UK champion we had in Universe mode.
Walter, man, rarely pinned in NXT. I don't think he's ever been submitted.
I don't believe so. I believe you can count the number of times Walter's been pinned on maybe one hand, and you'd still have fingers to spare. Of course, he was defeated by former NXT champion Adam Cole, and he was defeated by Cesaro. Other than that, I don't believe he's been pinned by anybody else.
Yep, even in the triple threat match where our current champion Pete Dunne won the title, he wasn't the one pinned in that match. And Walter, that's been his main line of saying he is still in contention and he's still top dog at NXT.
Because he is the champion, the game will not let his entrance be in black and white before anyone says anything in the live chat. Here comes the North American champion. Doomsday has arrived because Karrion Kross is making his way to the ring.
Karrion Kross has been so dominant since arriving here in NXT. And the fear factor alone is what keeps guys away from him.
Absolutely. As Karrion Kross, a dominant champion already. His reign is still young. It's only been, I believe, about 3 months that he's held this championship. Karrion Kross, though, this is already one of the biggest challenges we've seen him face here in NXT. He, of course, walked in at TakeOver New York and made his presence known.
He kicked the door down, Zander. He kicked the door down, came in, snatched the NXT North American Championship, and ever since then has been holding it hostage as everyone is afraid of him. And now we have two of the rare men in NXT who are not afraid of Karrion Kross.
We're right about that as the championship is held up. Are we going to see a new champion crowned tonight? Well, we'll find out we'll find out soon, as it's Walter, it's Dijakovic, it's Kross, it's Big Fight Feel. Here we go. Karrion Kross. Oh, Dominik Dijakovic and Walter almost seemed to form a bit of an uneasy alliance here, but that lasted real long, didn't it?
Walter and Dijakovic are two guys who do not like each other one bit.
Oh, good Lord, look at this. Karrion Kross. Oh, knees into the back of Dijakovic. Look how easy he just picked up Dominik Dijakovic. Same with Walter.
Ooh, Walter
he's throwing these giants.
Thrown across the and a chop block. And he's automatically going after all men. Ooh, but a big headbutt there from Walter. Walter with a getting stun gun there off the ropes.
Ray, did you ever think Walter would be the smallest man in a ring?
No, and it's freaking me out.
As Karrion Kross, caught with rights from Walter, and now Walter, right hand from Karrion Kross. Don't let the size comparison here fool you. Walter is a giant in his own right. He is dwarfed by these two, though.
Look at Kross as he's just connected with huge shots.
Walter counters, though. Now Walter with Kross into the corner, and Walter, clothesline. Kross finally falls to his mat, falls on his back, but Walter, he's doing a great strategy here. He's going right after Kross. He's not giving him a second to breathe. As now Dijakovic enters the ring, and he's going after Walter, though. I can't tell if it's a good strategy or not, what Walter and Dijakovic have going on here against one another, as there's a shoulder block from Walter to Dijakovic, and, Karrion Kross, he grabs Walter, and he hurls him across the ring. Good Lord, and whoa! Karrion Kross is dumped out of the ring by Dominik Dijakovic, as now Walter is fallen out of the ring, and Dijakovic grabs the ankle of Karrion Kross and takes him down.
Dominik Dijakovic may be trying to take him out on the outside so he can battle Walter on the inside of the ring.
And that would be a good strategy as Walter is watching as Dijakovic was thrown in the barricade. Not used to triple threat matches still. As now, Kross, he grabs him, picks him up, gut wrenches him into a powerbomb. And now he turns Walter around. And look at this, he's going to grab Walter, and he's going to throw him across the ring. And Karrion Kross just threw Walter across the ring like he was a child. Now he throws Dijakovic in the corner and uppercuts him. Karrion Kross is the only man standing right now.
I find it so interesting. Karrion Kross isn't even worried about these two guys. He wants to beat them up both at the same time, whilst the others, the name of the game, is eliminate one to take out the other.
And now Walter going after Dijakovic and takes him down. Walter, that drop kick, managed to actually stagger Kross and knocked him off his feet. I think it might have been the surprise of it, as now the elbow strikes from Walter to
Kross is already sitting up outside. He's starting to get up. Oh my god.
Shoulder block from Dijakovic.
The eyes of Karrion Kross have laid upon Walter and Dijakovic.
And now Dijakovic with a forearm gets knocked down. He takes Kross down though, and now Dijakovic picks him up, and Dijakovic grabs Kross, and whoa, no, Karrion Kross with an arm drag. Turns attention back to Walter, right hand, and again. And a forearm strike knocks him into the ropes. Boom! A big boot from Karrion Kross just takes Walter out of the match. And Dijakovic with a clothesline. Now Kross turned over by Dijakovic into a cover. One, even though Kross was in the ropes, it's a triple threat, as it should be, no rope breaks. And now Karrion Kross sweeps the leg of Dijakovic and picks him back up to his feet. And Karrion Kross now grabs Dominik Dijakovic, suplexes him. Turns it around, and Dijakovic in trouble. Another suplex, Karrion Kross.
Multiple suplexes landed, and
Walter's just kind of getting himself hyped up here. Well, the referee wasn't counting. I'm not sure what that was about. As now Karrion Kross gets stomped by Walter. Right hand from Walter. He knocks Kross into the ropes, and now Karrion Kross shoved into the ropes by Walter. Putting his knee into the back now is Walter. And now the ring general looking to... He eliminates the champion from the match again. Now he's looking to steal the win off those suplexes. One. No, Dijakovic's had time to recover. And now we're down to a one-on-one situation again. Oh, here we go. Those Walter chops. Lighting up the chest of Dijakovic.
But in comes Karrion Kross, and with a chop block to Walter.
Walter taken clean off his feet there. And now Karrion Kross grabs Walter, throws him over the top rope, and Kross grabs Walter with a right hand to the outside. Now Karrion Kross pops him up and plants him back first into the mat. And down he goes onto the apron. As now Dominik Dijakovic is down, and Karrion Kross is stalking him. Kross is stalking Dijakovic here. Dijakovic looking to pull himself up. Oh god. There it is. Cross jacket.
And Walter again sits on the outside. Oh no.
Walter has no idea where he is. No idea what day of the week it is. I don't even think he knows he's in Brooklyn.
He's trying to get back into the ring.
He's got to get in there.
He gets in there.
And he saves it. He saves it for himself. And in a way, he saves it for Dijakovic as Walter, look at this, just slings Kross into the mat. And now Walter looks like he's thinking it's his turn. And now Walter. Oh, countered. I think he was looking for that jackknife powerbomb. Walter with a Uranagi.
Walter with that Uranagi, sending Kross to the outside again. And he is looking. Make no mistake about it. Walter is taking away, trying to pick at the carcass. And Dominik Dijakovic. Like I was saying, if Walter had not broken up that pin, this match would have been over, and Karrion Kross would have retained.
But I think Walter, he thought maybe Dijakovic was knocked out. There's a chop block. And now Walter putting the ropes. There's another boot. He was hardly out of the match for 20 seconds, and he comes back in and makes the ring his again. And now Karrion Kross. Headbutt from Dominik Dijakovic. And now Dijakovic right hand. No, Kross with a knee to the ribs. Karrion Kross. Oh, he's got him up. Doomsday Seattle.
An amazing Doomsday Saito from him. And Walter.
1, 2,
3.
We're out of here.
Karrion Kross retains the NXT North American Championships in this amazing triple threat. And he kind of really focused here on Dominik Dijakovic, I think. Yeah.
I almost wonder if Karrion Kross, he obviously knows he can beat Dijakovic. I wonder if Kross was maybe, not afraid's not the word, skeptical that maybe Walter would have been his match.
Walter is an opponent to take seriously, always in the title hunt for the NXT North or NXT title.
As Karrion Kross is the winner and is still the champion. We've got a Patreon ad up next.
Subscribing on YouTube is both free and appreciated. But another way that you can support the channel, if you are willing and able, is on Patreon. The LS11 Universe Patreon is linked in the description of every video that we have on the channel. Patreons get cool rewards, like personalized thank you videos, their name in the credits of videos on the channel, early access to side series like GM modes and Road to WrestleMania playthroughs, access to voting on the bi-weekly watch-alongs, and a bi-weekly podcast hosted by myself and Ray, where you get to learn more about us and more about decisions made behind the scenes. If you want to support us on Patreon, it's very appreciated, as it both helps the channel and helps support Ray's unhealthy Dr. Pepper addiction. Woo! Now, back to the show.
And with that out of the way, it's time for the NXT Cruiserweight Championship. It's one of the most legendary cruiserweights in the world. Rey Mysterio.
Rey Mysterio has been a cruiserweight legend for going on 30 years.
Wrestling all around the world. Wrestling in WCW and in WWE, of course.
And so many other promotions, we couldn't even begin to name them for you. But he came to NXT to take on a dominant cruiserweight champion in Ricochet. Ricochet has been NXT cruiserweight champion for nearly a full calendar year.
He's been champion since January, before the Royal Rumble. As you look at Rey Mysterio's attire tonight, very fitting. It seems he's here tonight to try and terminate the reign of Ricochet. And so...
Just cut that calendar year part out.
So, here comes the NXT Cruiserweight Champion. You know who he is.
He is the one and only Ricochet.
You look at Ricochet, he has been phenomenal here in NXT. He's been back in NXT for a full calendar year now, and it has been the greatest move he could have made here in Universe Mode. He was struggling on Monday Night Raw. He was getting wins here and there, but he couldn't beat the likes of Seth Rollins and AJ Styles. Ironic of that last part, isn't it? But now, he's here in NXT. He's the Cruiserweight Champion, and he is by far the best Cruiserweight Champion we've had in NXT, I would say.
He has come into NXT and he kicked the door in. He came in, he became the NXT Cruiserweight Champion, and he has held that title, made it a prestigious title. He has become one of the faces of NXT, and a constant on takeovers is the Ricochet match.
You're absolutely right about that. Ricochet has been arguably one of the best parts of Universe Mode NXT Takeovers. I mean, you look at his match with Ospreay back at TakeOver New York, his matchup with Kushida, his matchup with Gargano, and now tonight, he's got this matchup with Rey Mysterio. This is going to be a very, very interesting fight between these two.
Because, yeah, I think this is the most danger Ricochet has ever been in the history of NXT. Because those guys, they're different. Those are rivals. Those are people you respect. Those are people who, in some cases, you dislike. This is Rey Mysterio. This is... Ricochet grew up aspiring to be someone like Rey Mysterio. Rey Mysterio has inspired this generation of cruiserweights.
Absolutely he has. As now Ricochet handing over the championship. It's all about respect and honor tonight. Who will be the better cruiserweight? Who will be the better wrestler? As it is Rey Mysterio versus Ricochet. I know some people would probably describe this matchup as no fist, just flips. Now let's see how it starts. Here we go. It's on. Oh, went for a super kick immediately. Mysterio caught him. Rey Mysterio now takes down Ricochet. Kicks him in the back. And now Rey Mysterio with Ricochet kicks him in the back again. And now Mysterio turns him over. And Rey Mysterio grabs Ricochet, sits him in a seated position, went for a kick to the back. Ricochet shoves Rey Mysterio across the ring, drop kicks him. Down goes Mysterio. Mysterio struggles back to his feet. Super kick, no!
Mysterio continuously dodging these super kicks that Ricochet throws.
Absolutely went for a Hurricane Rana. Ricochet, head scissor takes him down. Already a fast-paced matchup to start off. Very much the polar opposite of the last matchup, which was very hard-hitting. This one, as I said, is going to be a lot more flashy. Look at that! Both men were thinking the same thing. Super kick to the back of the head.
Rey Mysterio, if any of you at home think Rey Mysterio has lost a beat in the ring, you have to think otherwise, and so does Ricochet.
Oh, good lord. Tope Suicida from Ricochet.
Ricochet coming in like a superhero, like, I don't know, Nightwing, and just flying down to the side of the ring.
As now Ricochet, he's up on the top, and what is Ricochet thinking here? He turns around. Ricochet! Phoenix Splash! One, no! Rey Mysterio. We're still in the early stages here, obviously. They're going to kick to the back. Mysterio back to his feet. Now right hand from Rey Mysterio. Rey Mysterio having to be the more hard hitter of the two. I don't think Rey Mysterio is used to that. It's kind of similar to how when we were talking about the match between Kushida and Maverick earlier. Is dumped over the top rope. Goes Ricochet. And now Rey Mysterio goes up to the top. And Rey Mysterio, what's he thinking here? Mysterio, oh, crashes and burns to the outside. And Ricochet throws him back into the ring. Ricochet going up to the top rope. And Ricochet, he's up top. What is Ricochet thinking? Oh, rolling kick off the top rope from Ricochet to Rey Mysterio.
Ricochet using a lot of kick-based attacks here tonight in order to wear down and hurt Rey Mysterio in this match.
Absolutely. Now Rey Mysterio takes down Ricochet. And Mysterio, whoa, driving the knee into the back of Ricochet. And Ricochet picking up to his feet, though. He elbows Mysterio in the ribs. And now Ricochet. He's grabbed by Mysterio, and Mysterio gets caught. Ricochet, springboard. Oh, what a kick from Ricochet. Wow. There's a kick from Ricochet. Now I've not had a moment to breathe here in this matchup. I don't think anyone has. There's now Mysterio with a big sunset flip from Rey.
And Mysterio really starting to hone in here and build some momentum. And ooh!
Plants the arm of Ricochet. He turns him over now, and Ricochet covered by Mysterio. One.
No. Ricochet stays in the match. Rey Mysterio with a drop kick to the back of the head.
And now Mysterio with Ricochet up to his feet. Rey Mysterio. Oh! Oh boy!
Hurricane Rana into 619.
The area code for Brooklyn just changed. And now, West Coast Pop. No!
Ricochet had that ring.
You're good. It's the game.
And that in-ring psychology in order to, one uppercut there by Ricochet, springboarding off the top, and he's going right back up there.
And now Ricochet's going up, And Ricochet, 630 senton. He's going to look to silence the doubters with that one. Ricochet into a cover. 1, 2,
no!
That move has won Ricochet many of matches, but it couldn't put down Rey Mysterio tonight.
Rey Mysterio now is starting to fade a little bit, I think, in this match. And, as I say that, Rey Mysterio throws a massive punch in, goes for a great suplex there.
And now Mysterio looking to get the crowd back behind him. It's a struggle for both men tonight because they're both crowd favorites. 1, 2, no. Ricochet with a kick out. Both men are crowd favorites. Both, you know there's going to be a lot of respect between these two for one another. There's a kick to the ribs from Ricochet. And now Ricochet, forearm strike. Knocking back Mysterio. Mysterio ducks a forearm. Ricochet, kick to the ribs. Mysterio grabs him. Oh, Mysterio, Tiger Bomb takes him down.
Mysterio with a great Tiger Bomb and is going back up to the top. But you can tell he's tired.
He absolutely is. As now Mysterio is up top. And Mysterio, he's calling up Ricochet. And what is Rey Mysterio thinking here? He's going for, oh boy. Oh, Hurricane Rana from the top rope.
A fantastic Hurricane Rana.
What is Rey Mysterio thinking here? He's going back up top. And now Mysterio. He's back up top and Mysterio. He's calling Ricochet back up. Maybe looking to do it in all four corners. Here we go. Off the top. No! Ricochet sidestepped him and now Ricochet picks him up. Ricochet, spinning wheel kick. Right hand. Knocks Mysterio back. There's a chop. Ricochet. Another chop to Mysterio. Uppercuts him into the ropes, and Ricochet. He grabs Mysterio again. He's looking to do it twice. Here we go again. Ricochet. Here we go. Don't hesitate, kid. Just pull the trigger. Off the ropes. Ricochet through the ropes. And Mysterio goes into the barricade.
Ricochet just taking out Rey Mysterio here. Ooh! Right into the barricade. But Rey Mysterio with a massive elbow to the head.
Ricochet now throws him back in the ring, follows Mysterio back in the ring. And now Ricochet picking him up to his feet. Ricochet shoves him away. Forearm strike. There's a counter. My bad. And there went for a drop kick. Rey Mysterio takes him down. Ricochet in trouble. Mysterio up to the top rope. And Rey Mysterio. Big splash from Mysterio into a cover. 1, no. Ricochet kicks out. And now Rey Mysterio, drop kick to the back again, connects.
You have to think Rey Mysterio is starting to look at the finish, possibly.
And you might be exactly right, because here we go. Dial it up. 619.
An amazing 619 there. And Rey Mysterio already going back up to try to go for that splash one more time. Ooh, but again, Ricochet has that splash from Rey Mysterio telegraphed.
Oh, went for a super kick. And in the same regard, Mysterio's got the super kicks from Ricochet. Well scouted, I may have spoken too soon. As Rey Mysterio now back to his feet, he knocks down Ricochet. And now Ricochet's in trouble. Mysterio grabs him. No. Ricochet counters off the ropes. Head scissor takes him down.
This match has been a million miles an hour from the opening bell. And these two men don't show any sign of ever slowing down.
Absolutely. As now Mysterio throws Ricochet into the corner. And Rey Mysterio, he grabs Ricochet. And Rey Mysterio, he's got the arm. Chops him. And Mysterio off the ropes. Drop kicks. Look at that drop kick from Rey Mysterio.
Rey Mysterio, there's times where you swear to God he's floating in the ring.
Absolutely. He turns Ricochet over. And now Rey Mysterio is going up. Going high to the top rope. Rey Mysterio went for the frog splash. But again, Ricochet has well scouted. But Mysterio was able to get back to his feet. Still goes for a cover. But the frog splash, it didn't hit him. So I don't know why he went for a cover exactly.
Maybe ring exhaustion, Zander. We'll chalk it up to that.
Perhaps. As now Rey Mysterio picks Ricochet up to his feet and Ricochet in trouble. Mysterio grabs him. He throws Ricochet off the ropes. Rey Mysterio, arm drag. Ricochet knocks him down. Ricochet! There's the super kick right off the jaw. Ricochet now going up to the top and Ricochet to the top rope. Here we go. 630 senton. Second time. The 630 connects.
An amazing senton there by Ricochet to Rey Mysterio. They're down. 1, 2.
No!
I thought it was over. I think Ricochet did too.
I agree with you on that one. Ricochet had that look on his eyes of thank God, and then Mysterio kicked out, and now he's clotheslined Ricochet. And now Rey Mysterio with a neckbreaker to Ricochet. This has definitely been Ricochet's greatest test as the Cruiserweight Champion. And now Rey Mysterio, third time could be the charm. Here we go. 6, 1, 9. Takes him down with the kick. Here we go for the splash. Off the top comes Mysterio.
To complete the comeback of a lifetime, Rey Mysterio is out here about to win the Cruiserweight Championship one more time here. Wait a minute. Oh my God. Powerbomb.
Went for a Dragon Whip Hurricane Rana, but Ricochet caught it into a powerbomb. And now Ricochet. There's the third. 630 senton. 1, 2. Oh, what the hell?
Rey Mysterio refuses to die here tonight.
And now Rey Mysterio turns Ricochet around in the corner. And Rey Mysterio to the middle rope. Grabs Ricochet. Tornado DDT. And now Mysterio turns him over. And Rey Mysterio grabs Ricochet. And Rey Mysterio plants the arm of the one and only. And now Mysterio, now Ricochet knocked him back. Chop from Ricochet. Forearm. Knocks Mysterio down to one knee. Picks him back up to his feet. And Ricochet. Flatliner to Rey Mysterio. Ricochet is exhausted. Rey Mysterio is exhausted. But Ricochet. It's never taken him more than 2 630 sentons. We've seen some people kick out of it. But there's a fourth.
If it's not over now. 1, 2, 3.
Ricochet
over.
retains. Both men just put in the fight of their lives. Ricochet was put to the biggest test of his Cruiserweight Championship reign thus far. And now, Rey Mysterio. It's been a great comeback here as part of NXT, but Rey Mysterio gets put away by Ricochet tonight. Ricochet proving the doubters wrong.
In the span of 7 months, a long 7 months as Cruiserweight Champion, Ricochet has defeated Johnny Gargano, Will Ospreay, the Japanese Cruiserweight legend Kushida, and now the global Cruiserweight legend in Rey Mysterio to retain the NXT Cruiserweight Championship. We could very well be looking at the greatest Cruiserweight to ever live.
Potentially, look at Ricochet. That is a huge win for him. Ricochet is your winner. Ricochet retains.
The one and only Cruiserweight Champion, the one and only King of the NXT Cruiserweight division.
Huge win for Ricochet. And now we've got more action coming up next. Well, let's let Ricochet have his moment.
Celebrate Ricochet. That was a hard fought match. Good
But
for
up next, it's finally time for round 5 of Styles versus Thatcher. This is going to be nothing short of hard hitting.
Timothy Thatcher walked into NXT and wanted to make a statement, and he has done that with what he has made with AJ Styles, a best of 5 series between the two, and the winner gets an opportunity at a championship of their choice.
Whether it be the NXT Championship or the North American Championship, Timothy Thatcher making his way to the ring.
Timothy Thatcher walks down here tonight he's been looking brutal in the NXT so far. And let's not forget, it's 2-2, Xander.
It is. It's a tied game. He's beat Styles twice, something not many people thought was going to happen. A lot of people thought Styles was going to steamroll his way through Thatcher and get right back into the NXT Championship picture. In fact, many people thought that AJ Styles was going to be joining tonight's NXT Championship match as a triple threat.
AJ Styles had a great match with Pete Dunne at our previous takeover in New Orleans, but now we're having a match with Timothy Thatcher, and Thatcher has made his presence known in NXT. He is here, and he is here to dominate.
That's exactly right, as Timothy Thatcher has made his way to the ring. Thatcher looking for win number 3, looking to close out the best of 5 by besting AJ Styles. But speaking of the phenomenal one himself, here he comes. He is phenomenal. He is AJ Styles.
AJ Styles, since joining the NXT brand, let's not forget, Styles came in here thinking he could just walk in and immediately take the NXT Championship. And he nearly did, to his credit. But AJ Styles has had some growing pains since here in NXT. I think he's learning to adopt maybe to the style of NXT. But let's not forget, AJ says he's here for one reason, and that's to be the NXT Championship. And he views Timothy Thatcher as nothing but a brief detour in his ultimate hunt to be the NXT champion.
It does seem that way, but Styles tonight on the big stage of TakeOver, looking for a huge win over Timothy Thatcher. He is phenomenal. He is looking to prove it. Prove why they call him the phenomenal one tonight. AJ Styles has made his way to the ring. Many were confused when Styles came to NXT. Now Styles has proved why he belongs on the black and gold brand. He's been one of the top guys we've had here.
AJ Styles had an instant classic with the champion Pete Dunne, a match many people were counting the champion out of, but Pete Dunne managed to retain the NXT championship on that night. Ooh!
Thatcher came right at Styles, and Styles saw him coming. Very different start from what we normally see in their last 4 matches. And that's the thing. I believe I did say this in round 4 as well. When these two have faced off, everybody's counted as, when this started out, I think everyone was afraid, we're going to see the same match 3 or 5 times. But no, these two have brought something different to the table every time they've stepped in the ring. Let's look at this. Thatcher, speaking of starting with something different, gut-wrench powerbomb to the phenomenal one. Now he turns Styles over, going up to the leg.
If Thatcher can come in here and beat AJ Styles on this stage, NXT TakeOver Brooklyn, perhaps the biggest stage NXT can offer, and beat him in a match, that'd do amazing things for his career.
You're right about that. As now Styles picked up by Thatcher, and Thatcher, uppercut from AJ Styles. Styles with a chop knocks Thatcher into the corner, and now Thatcher with a right hand, and Timothy Thatcher, no, Styles knocks him back. Styles grabs Thatcher, and he's going to hit him with a neck breaker. And now Styles kick to the ribs of Thatcher, and AJ Styles picks Thatcher up to his feet. Styles with Thatcher right hand. And now Thatcher kick to the knees, spinning back fist. No, right hand from Thatcher to Styles. And now Thatcher grabs Styles, turns him around, and takes out the arm. Timothy Thatcher taken down. Styles kick to the back.
Thatcher comes in here tonight looking very impressive lately here in NXT, and wanting more than anything to prove how he can come in here and be the NXT champion, or North American champion, whatever he chooses to be. He says he will have the fastest rise to the NXT championship in history. Let's not forget his opponent was close to accomplishing that goal as well.
As now Thatcher takes down Styles, of course, but I believe when it comes to the North American Championship, Karrion Kross has that division in locked and has that title of fastest rising champion locked in for a while. As now he's got Styles, and he's got for another gut wrench. Sit up powerbomb. Covers him this time, though. Referee was out of position there. 1, 2. No, Styles gets the shoulders up. And now Styles is down. Styles, he's struggling a little bit in this one. As now he's turned over by Thatcher. And now Thatcher just punching Styles in the head. Down goes AJ. And now AJ Styles kicked in the ribs. Thatcher turns him over. Thatcher pulls back on the neck of AJ Styles. And Thatcher going to choke Styles out, but Styles gets out of it, and AJ Styles, went for a drop kick. Thatcher swatted him away, and now Thatcher grabs him, has the arm of Styles, and Thatcher takes Styles down, and Styles punching Thatcher in the ribs here. AJ Styles knocks him back. Styles with a right hand. Thatcher counters. And now Timothy Thatcher and AJ Styles. AJ with an arm drag takes down Timothy Thatcher. There's a clothesline. Takes him down. AJ Styles now picking the match back into his favor. He's kicked in the ribs now as well. And Thatcher went for an enziguri. Styles countered. Oh, wait a minute!
Styles looking to already end the best of 5 with a Styles Clash. 1, 2.
Oh my god! Hardly anybody's ever kicked out of the Styles Clash. Styles, I don't think he expected Thatcher to kick out of it. Here comes Spiral Tap. Styles having to figure out what to do now. He just hit his best shot and Thatcher kicked out. There's a spinning back fist. He kicks out the legs. Styles.
But Thatcher getting back to his feet. Thatcher. Ooh.
Styles firing away on Thatcher. Styles has Thatcher. Grabs him. Picks him up. And brainbuster from AJ. AJ Styles just hit a brainbuster on Timothy Thatcher. Picks him to his feet now. Styles went for a forearm. Counter. AJ Styles in some trouble as Thatcher kicks him in the ribs, and now Thatcher grabs him. Oh, Thatcher powerbombs him.
A great powerbomb there, and Timothy Thatcher.
Oh, look at this. Triangle choke. A triangle choke in on Styles. And Styles, oh, he's looking to power out of it. He's punching Thatcher in the face. And now Thatcher, oh, hang on. Neckbreaker to Styles.
A fantastic neckbreaker to AJ Styles. And ooh.
Thatcher's turned him over now, and Thatcher kicks the arm of Styles. Timothy Thatcher now picking Styles up to his feet, and Timothy Thatcher, right hand, no. Styles is going to get the counter. Kick to the ribs. Now Thatcher grabs Styles, pops him up. Backbreaker. Slams him into the mat. Sidewalk slam, backbreaker connecting. And now Thatcher picks Styles up, and AJ Styles caught with an enziguri. Timothy Thatcher now standing tall over AJ Styles.
Timothy Thatcher looking to make a statement here tonight by beating AJ Styles at TakeOver, and he already made his statement by kicking out with Styles Clash, and now we're going out for a great suplex in the DDT position right into a cover. 2, no.
And Styles gets the shoulder. Of course, Thatcher, I believe, won round 3 of their best of 5 that way, and now he's got a Thatcher won round 4 that way, much like how Styles won round 3 of the Styles Clash. Both men have learned from this best of 5 series. They've learned how to counter each other's offense. As Thatcher taken down, Styles picks him back up to his feet. Styles went for a chop. Thatcher went for a clothesline. Styles gets caught with an elbow, and now Thatcher into ground and pound.
Yeah, that's what's interesting about best of 5 series, Andrew. As the matches go on, you learn more about your opponent, and the matches become more and more difficult as they go on because your opponent just knows more about you.
As Thatcher just had that head scissor submission, and Styles slipped out of it. Thatcher caught with a chop. Styles puts him in the ropes. AJ sends him off the ropes. AJ Styles swings through into a neckbreaker, takes down Timothy Thatcher. Styles springboard moonsault, gets him right across the chest. And now Styles picking Thatcher back up to his feet. AJ Styles grabs Timothy Thatcher. Here we go. Calf crusher's in.
He's trying on something else here.
Styles with the calf crusher in. Is Thatcher going to tap out? If Thatcher taps, it's all over. Thatcher fights out of it. Yet another thing that won Styles a matchup in this best of 5. Thatcher's learned how to counter. Styles is back to his feet. Styles with a forearm.
And another one.
Styles. Pele kick.
What is he looking for here? He's coming off the... Ooh,
Went for it again, but Thatcher had it well scouted. Thatcher turns him over, and now Timothy Thatcher picks Styles up in a seated position. Thatcher picks Styles up to his feet now, and AJ Styles in trouble. Thatcher takes him down. Armbar. An armbar in by Timothy Thatcher.
A great armbar position. He might snap AJ Styles' arm in half. Styles is able to reverse the pressure and roll it through.
Spinning back fist now connects, turns him around. Styles picks up Thatcher and plants him into the mat. Styles into a cover, but that's going to be a rope break. Styles having a little too close to the rope. The referee checking on Thatcher now. Styles, once again, here goes for a kick. I think he was trying to soften up the leg, but now Thatcher has pulled a reverse on him here. He grabs Styles. Boston Crab is in. A Boston Crab locked in on Styles. Styles is trying to get out of this. Down goes Styles.
Wait, ooh!
Thatcher went to try and catch him again.
Styles able to... Oh, with a great flying clothesline there. and Styles is immediately back on the attack.
Styles down with a chop, firing away, knocks Thatcher down. Thatcher falls to one knee. Styles picks him back up, and AJ Styles, forearm strike, grabs Thatcher. Here we go, right back into the calf crusher. But Thatcher didn't even let him get it locked in.
Thatcher immediately targeting the back.
Thatcher immediately not letting Styles even try the calf crusher. Thatcher throws him off the ropes down. Thatcher with a knee strike. Takes down AJ Styles. Thatcher into a cover. 1, 2. Kick out from AJ Styles. AJ Styles kicked out. And now Thatcher gets caught with an arm drag by AJ. Now AJ picking him up to his feet. AJ Styles springboards. Whoa, went for a springboard moonsault. Thatcher sidestepped.
Didn't quite connect it. Oh wait, Styles now with an arm drag though. And drop kick off that. Styles is going back. Oh, I thought Styles was going to the top. But he kicks him back onto his back and is going to do some mat wrestling and bring the arm down to the mat once again.
He takes Thatcher down. He kicks him in the back. AJ picking him up to his feet. AJ Styles spinning back fist. Chop from Thatcher. That chop echoed through the arena there as he back suplexed AJ Styles. And now Thatcher raining down with some right hands on AJ Styles. Interesting fact about Timothy Thatcher, that chop reminded me. Timothy Thatcher was once part of Walter's group outside of the WWE known as Ring Comp, the predecessor to Imperium. Thatcher with a powerbomb to Styles out of the gut wrench, but Styles was able to kick out.
He's able to kick out, but he hasn't moved.
And now Thatcher. We don't see Thatcher go to the high-rent district very often, and that's why Styles causes him to crash and burn. Styles with a spinning back fist, and there's a chop.
Don't try to fly against AJ Styles, especially when you're someone like Timothy Thatcher. No disrespect to Timothy Thatcher, of course, but it's just not in his repertoire like it is with AJ Styles.
Styles just falls out of the ring there. Thatcher with a kick. And now Timothy Thatcher picks AJ Styles up to his feet, and Thatcher.
I would say this is part of what... Oh, no.
To the ring he goes, and now Thatcher with Styles bounces him off the mat. Now Styles back in the ring. Thatcher's back in the ring. Thatcher with a kick to Styles. AJ Styles in trouble. Timothy Thatcher standing over him. Thatcher caught. Styles takes out the leg. And Styles with a chop. Styles firing away. Spinning back fist. Knocks back Thatcher. Styles up to the middle rope. AJ, here we go. Off the middle rope. Ooh, plants Thatcher. And now what's Styles thinking here? AJ Styles. Oh, here we go. Springboard. 450. Takes down Thatcher. Styles with a kick now. He picks up Timothy Thatcher. And Styles. Right hand to Thatcher. And it turns him around. Styles pops him up. And plants him in the mat. Cover.
Again going for the cover. This time away from the ropes. 2.
Ooh.
No.
Thatcher gets the shoulders up there. And now Timothy Thatcher in some trouble. Styles going up top. Styles, he's ready to fly. Here we go. Styles up to the top rope. AJ. Frog splash. 1, 2. No. Thatcher kicks out again.
Styles is wondering what does he have to do to put away Timothy Thatcher.
AJ Styles. Right hand to Thatcher. Thatcher with an uppercut to Styles. There's an enziguri. Both men have been giving it their all. You see they're moving much slower at this point in the matchup. They both exhausted themselves over this last little bit. There's a cover, but another kick out from AJ Styles from Timothy Thatcher. And now Thatcher's calling Styles up. Thatcher's looking to end it. Thatcher looking up at the exclamation point on this matchup. Kicks him in the ribs. Double underhook. Pops him up. Takes him down. Into the cover. 1, 2.
3.
Thatcher, no!
Thatcher arguing with the ref here. That was how close that fall was.
Thatcher nearly wins the best of 5, but Styles kicks out. Styles with a discus clothesline. And you know what that means. Styles turns him around. Pops him up. Styles plants him again. But he didn't go for a cover this time. He's going up. Springboard moonsault.
Styles nailing a bunch of huge moves here in quick succession to go for the calf crusher once again.
He's got a third. Oh, but Thatcher kicked into the ropes. Thatcher kicked his foot back into the ropes, and that forced it. That forces the break. And there's a drop kick from Thatcher. That was Styles' best chance at winning, I think, and he might have just lost it because of a rope break. And now Timothy Thatcher takes down Styles. Thatcher grabs him, pops him up to his feet. AJ Styles picked up by Thatcher. Suplex takes him down. Down he goes, and now Thatcher grabs Styles, picks him up in a seated position, and into a headlock. Headlock is in. AJ Styles gets up to his feet. He's got Thatcher, and AJ Styles knocks him back. Styles went for a kick. Thatcher, oh, he's got him again. Powerbomb! Stacks him up, but that's a rope break. The same thing that plagued Styles a moment ago plagues Thatcher at this point.
Big move after big move. Near fall after near fall. Who will get the final match and who will win the best of 5?
I have no idea. What's Styles thinking here? Oh! Runs Thatcher into the ropes. Stunners him into the ropes, and Thatcher falls to the floor. And now Styles is telling Thatcher. He's calling for him. What's Styles thinking here? AJ Styles, he doesn't do this very often. He flies through the ropes.
AJ Styles needs to use this momentum he has built up right now to get Thatcher into the ring, which is exactly what he's doing. Is he going to call him up? He is. Is it coming?
Styles, springboard. Oh, blockbuster. I thought we were going to see the phenomenal forearm. As now Styles picks Thatcher up, and Styles turns him around. He's going for it again, lifts him up. The one-armed powerbomb connects. And he didn't cover him yet again. He picks Thatcher back up to his feet, and Styles. Oh, I think he was looking for the calf crusher, but Thatcher countered into a reverse DDT. And Styles falls.
Styles falls to the outside out of pure exhaustion here.
And now Thatcher counters Styles, and Thatcher scoops him up. Styles, right hand to the back. And now Styles back in the ring. Thatcher giving chase now. Right hand, no. Thatcher countered. Thatcher caught with the back fist. Styles puts him up. Thatcher counters. And now Thatcher kicks him in the ribs, but Styles counters. Styles with it for a chop. Right hand knocks Thatcher into the corner. Styles puts him in the ropes. Styles off the middle rope. Tornado. DDT. No! Plants him in the ropes instead. And now Styles up to the top. And AJ Styles. There's spiral tap.
The spiral tap connects again for AJ Styles.
He picks Thatcher back up to his feet, and AJ Styles. Oh, Thatcher catches him with an uppercut. Thatcher puts him in the ropes now with a right hand, takes him down. Thatcher grabs Styles by the back of the neck, and Timothy Thatcher with Styles taking him towards the ropes. AJ Styles put into the ropes. Styles bounced off the ropes. Thatcher springboard. Huge uppercut.
That uppercut, like, you have to think, the end has to be near in the best of 5.
And now Styles grabs Thatcher. Here we go. Calf crusher. Right
One
back
more time. In the middle of the ring. Nowhere to kick the ropes. Nowhere to go.
Nowhere to fight out. It's fight out or tap out for Timothy Thatcher. Styles has it in, but Thatcher almost seems to be enjoying the pain that this calf crusher is bringing. And elbows Styles. Thatcher just broke out of the calf crusher. How?
Thatcher, with an amazing standing drop kick. And Styles retreats into the corner.
And now Thatcher with a chop, but Styles counters with one of his own. Styles, no! Thatcher with a stiff punch. And now Thatcher with Styles off the turnbuckle. Down he goes. Thatcher turns Styles over. Cover, but now Styles is the one in the ropes. And now Thatcher.
This is just pure grit, which is keeping these two men going in this match.
And now Styles grabs Thatcher up to his feet, and AJ Styles with Thatcher kicks him in the ribs. Styles with Thatcher now has him in the ropes, and what's Styles thinking? He grabs Thatcher. He scoops him back up on his shoulders. He's looking for it again. Runs him into the ropes. Stunner! And down goes Thatcher from AJ Styles. Styles, he's not waiting for Thatcher to get up. Frog splash on the outside.
That's a good move there from Styles. Do not let Thatcher recover in any way. Get him into the ring.
Styles right back up to the top again. Styles. Here we go.
No! He misses the spiral tap. And he's getting picked up into a gut wrench. Powerbomb.
The spiral tap may have been a mistake from Styles, and it very well could end this, but Thatcher goes for a kick. Styles with a kick of his own. Now Thatcher counters Thatcher. grabs Styles and uppercuts him into the ropes. Timothy Thatcher with a right hand. Styles goes down to one knee. Thatcher grabs Styles and Timothy Thatcher with the phenomenal one into the ropes, and Thatcher bounces him off the ropes. Thatcher now picking up to his feet, and Timothy Thatcher. Right hand turns Styles around. Thatcher sleepers in.
The sleeper is sunken in, and Styles is just trying to find out, and turns it into a stunner.
Yet again, Styles fights out. Styles floats over and DDTs Timothy Thatcher, and Thatcher falls out of the ring because of it. And now Styles.
He's looking to fly again.
Get ready to fly. There goes Styles through the ropes. Styles takes down Thatcher, and now AJ Styles picks him up. He grabs Thatcher into the apron, or barricade, into the ring. And now AJ Styles follows him. He picks Thatcher up again, and Styles grabs Thatcher right back into it. Right back into the calf crusher.
Right back into this amazing calf crusher. What will happen here?
Thatcher again finding a way out. The calf crusher just seems to not be phasing Thatcher at this point. And Thatcher with the kick. Oh boy. Double underhook. There it is. Hooks the leg.
Will it be
to
over?
the ropes.
1, 2, 3.
It's over.
Timothy Thatcher and AJ Styles with a show-stealing match there.
You had to wonder, how do you follow up that matchup between Ricochet and Rey Mysterio? Well, there you go.
These two boys did it. There are so many times in this match. Towards the end, it was just pure heart. It wasn't skill. It wasn't anything like that. It was just guts. The sheer determination to just not fall.
And Timothy Thatcher is your winner. Timothy Thatcher will have a title shot at a later date.
Timothy Thatcher has been one of the best wrestlers on planet Earth right now. And
he looks to be on a cloud 9 because of it. Ladies and gentlemen,
how is this man even standing?
I have no idea. I thought his calf would have been broken by now. And now, here comes our next matchup of the night. The Women's Championship matchup. Moon and LeRae.
Candice LeRae about to face the biggest test of her title reign right now.
I would say the biggest test of her title reign since Rhea Ripley at the very least. As here comes Ember Moon to the ring. Ember Moon making her way to the ring. Moon, she won a 6-pack challenge to get here, going through 5 of the best that NXT had to offer. She's been winning week in and week out on her road here to this matchup. Could tonight be the night for Ember Moon?
Ember Moon has has a mission here tonight to become the NXT Women's Champion. Let's not forget, she showed up on draft night, making her presence known in the brand and making it known that she is hunting the NXT Women's Championship. And now she walks into NXT TakeOver Brooklyn taking on Candice LeRae, a champion who has pretty much been an underdog from the day she won the title.
Exactly, as Ember Moon has made her way to the ring. A huge opportunity for Ember Moon tonight, her first ever championship opportunity in Universe mode for Ember Moon. And her opponent, of course, is the NXT Women's Champion. It is Candice LeRae. Mrs. Takeover, as some have dubbed her, making her way to the ring.
Candice LeRae is a fine wrestler. I do hate the guts of her husband, though.
No, he's not here tonight, so it's fine. You'll live. Candice LeRae making her way to the ring.
But, you know, if he wins the title at SummerSlam, I'm gonna freak out!
Of course, Ray referring to Johnny Gargano from Friday Night SmackDown, who'll be challenging for the World Heavyweight Championship in 2 weeks' time at SummerSlam. Be sure to join us there. Ray will be there again. Ray will be here for every pay-per-view.
Yep.
God help me.
This is forever.
There is no escape. So the NXT Women's Championship.
I mean, there is an escape. There's always an escape. It's called death. Anyway.
NXT Women's Championship is on the line. Of course, the challenger, Ember Moon. And her opponent, she is the NXT Women's Champion, Candice LeRae.
People have been doubting Candice LeRae for a long time here, but this has also allowed her to retain the title because she lures you into a false sense of security with the championship.
She does. I mean, you look back at New York when she fought Rhea Ripley. There was not a single person in the LS11 universe who thought Candice LeRae is winning tonight. You go to the next takeover against Tegan Knox. Again, not a single person was pulling for Candice thinking she would pull the win out that night. And now tonight against Ember Moon. I mean, I can't see the chat now, but I would assume it's probably a similar bag. I would assume many people probably believe Ember Moon is going to walk out tonight as the champion.
Oh, okay, let me look into the future to the chat. Okay, someone very in particular is pissed off. Anyway.
And now, Candice picks Ember Moon up to her feet now. Candice LeRae. Oh, Ember Moon pushes her into the ropes. Sends Candice off the ropes. Ember Moon. Power slam, excuse me. Takes down Candice. And now spinning wheel kick, but Candice counters. And now Candice LeRae grabs Ember Moon. Picks her up. Suplexes her. And now Candice LeRae kicked in the back. Ember Moon moves out of the way, and Ember Moon runs into Candice, grabs her. Candice LeRae turns Ember Moon around. Ember Moon counters. Ember Moon springboard crossbody.
What a great crossbody there from Ember Moon. Ember Moon already starting to really put together this match here.
That she is. And now Candice LeRae picks her up and Hurricane Run on Ember Moon. Candice LeRae now grabs her, goes for a kick. It connects. Look for another kick. Candice. No. Ember Moon sweeps the leg. Moon now picks LeRae back up to her feet, and Moon with a right hand. Went for another. Counter. Spinning wheel kick. Candice counters, kicks her in the knee. And now Candice LeRae throws Ember Moon in the corner, and Candice LeRae forearm strike. And now Candice kicks her in the ribs. And a drop kick connects. Ember Moon now in trouble. Candice with a kick, and Candice LeRae kicking her in the ribs again. Grabs Ember Moon. Drags her away from the ropes, and Candice cover on Ember Moon. 1, 2, no. There's a kick. Ember Moon firing away on Candice, but Candice counters, and now Candice LeRae grabs Ember Moon into a neck breaker.
Fantastic neck breaker there, and LeRae doing a bit of showboating.
Cover now from Candice LeRae. 1, 2, no. Ember Moon just kicked out, and now Candice LeRae. What's she doing in here? She grabs Ember Moon. She throws her into the corner. Candice LeRae went for a crossbody. Ember Moon countered. Moon throws LeRae into the corner. Ember Moon. Oh, double knees. Down goes the champion. Ember Moon now. Candice LeRae back to her feet. Ember Moon with a right hand. Candice LeRae counters. And now Candice LeRae went for a head scissor. Ember Moon countered. Moon knocks her into the ropes. And Ember Moon with Candice off the ropes. Slides under her. And pumps up into Hurricane Rana. Takes down LeRae. Ember Moon with a neck breaker. And now Moon with LeRae back to her feet. And Candice LeRae forearm strike from Ember Moon. And now Moon grabbed by LeRae. LeRae throws her in the corner. And Candice, what's she thinking here? She picks her up to the top rope. And Candice, oh, here we go. Same way she's won the championship. Same way she's retained it in the past. Candice LeRae. Or excuse me, no. Something different here. Off the top.
Oh! A great head scissor right off the top rope. This match has been fast and furious from the word go.
And now Candice LeRae wrenching on the arm of Ember Moon. And Candice now pulling back on the arm. Candice LeRae now grabs Ember Moon. Ember Moon pulled back. Ember Moon now rolls through. Has Candice by the arm. And Moon with an elbow strike to Candice. Ember Moon rolls through, arm drag from Candice. Candice LeRae grabs her. Ember Moon takes her down. Ember Moon now picks her up, and Ember Moon forearm strike to Candice. For another forearm, Candice LeRae knocks her back. LeRae thrown over the top rope. Candice LeRae in trouble here. Ember Moon grabs her, and is going to suplex her back into the ring. And now Ember Moon going up to the top, and Ember Moon, she's up top. Moon looking for the wrap up here, looking for the Eclipse. Ember Moon.
Will she already end the reign? Ooh!
There's the Eclipse. There's the cover. 1, 2,
3.
We have a new champion.
Ember Moon comes in here tonight and almost completely dominates the NXT Women's Champion Candice LeRae.
Ember Moon with a huge win. Ember Moon is your new NXT Women's Champion. Nobody kicks out of the Eclipse. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to let Ember Moon have her moment here. Let's let her soak in this victory. But we have a very, very special announcement about our next NXT Takeover coming up in just a few moments. So as Ember Moon celebrates her win, please stick around because this Takeover announcement is massive.
This Takeover announcement will be massive, and it will be followed quickly by our main event match. So please do stick around with us.
Absolutely. Huge win for Ember Moon. But now, it's time for the announcement. And what a massive announcement it was. In just another few months' time, NXT TakeOver London with the debut of Ilya Dragunov.
But now, ladies and gentlemen, we're about to have a very personal main event match, a main event showdown between Tyler Bate and his close friend, some would say a mentor in the wrestling business, Pete Dunne.
Absolutely, but an interesting thing about Tyler Bate, it shows you where Tyler Bate's mind is. He and Pete Dunne were in a tag team matchup against The Hunt a few weeks ago on NXT, and Tyler Bate just left.
Tyler Bate has said, I came to NXT to achieve greatness, and that ends with the NXT Championship. And this was an opportunity no one expected Tyler to get. Tyler Bate came in, won a Battle Royal, was such a surprise winner of that Battle Royal. No one could believe that he was going to be in the main event. But he has made it here, ladies and gentlemen. Tyler Bate has made it to the main event of NXT TakeOver to face off with the NXT Champion and his personal friend at a time, Pete Dunne.
Absolutely, and you're right about people not believing Tyler Bate could do it. I mean, when he won that Battle Royal, everyone was surprised. He then went on to beat the likes of Damian Priest and Bronson Reed on his own, and all the while people were there, they're like, yeah, sure, Tyler Bate, but when's AJ Styles going to be added to a triple threat? The whole time, people assumed Tyler Bate wouldn't be able to challenge for it alone. People have counted it out this whole time, and tonight, he's looking to prove himself as a mainstay for NXT.
And he does that, and he starts with Pete Dunne. Dunne, the NXT champion, the face of NXT.
Pete Dunne making his way to the ring, the NXT championship on his shoulder. Pete Dunne looking better than ever lately here in NXT. He's in a great shape. He's in a better physical condition than we've ever seen him in, and that just makes him even more dangerous, given how he wasn't even he's always been in great shape, but he's in phenomenal shape now. And he was already in great shape when he won the championship. Look where he is now. I fear for anyone that steps up to Pete Dunne now.
Pete Dunne, like I said before, has so many title defenses in a very short period of time with the NXT Championship. Let's just look back at who he's defended it against. He defended it against Adam Cole, Bate. He defended it against Antonio Cesaro. He defended it against AJ Styles. Now he's defending it against Tyler Bate.
Of course, the challenger is Tyler Bate tonight. Tyler Bate, the heart of the UK, many have called him.
Tyler Bate is young, he is brash, but don't let that fool you. Tyler Bate is very dangerous, and I do not think Pete Dunne is underestimating the ability of Tyler Bate here tonight.
I believe you 100% on that because his opponent is the NXT champion, the Cruiserweight, Pete Dunne.
Pete Dunne looking like he's been pumping iron. Like with Arnold. Has he been pumping iron with Arnold, Zander?
Let me ask, hey, Arnold, can you come in here for a second? Yeah, what's up? Has Pete Dunne been pumping iron with you? Yeah, Pete Dunne has been in the gym with me, and we've been pumping iron. It's been very strong, but the bell's about to ring, so you should commentate. Okay, got it. Thanks, Carl. And here we go.
They lock up.
It's a big fight feel tonight. We could see the underdog story of Tyler Bate come through. We saw something like we saw it happen tonight already for Ember Moon. We saw it happen tonight for Joe Hendry and Joseph Connors. Will Tyler Bate make it the third time lucky tonight for the underdogs of the night, as now Tyler Bate takes down Pete Dunne?
It's been quite the eventful takeover so far, and we could end it with the biggest event of all. Tyler Bate becoming the third ever NXT champion in Universe Mode.
Pete Dunne takes him down. Pete Dunne just looking to outpower Tyler Bate right now. Dunne picks him up to his feet, and Pete Dunne grabs Tyler, throws him across the ring, and Pete Dunne ducks him. And Pete Dunne German suplexes him. Tyler Bate falls to his back. There's a kick to the back now from Pete Dunne. Pete Dunne is not lit. They might be friends, but Pete Dunne, that doesn't mean he's going to give Tyler Bate even a moment to breathe. 1, 2, no. Bate kicks out.
I don't think Tyler would have it any other way. He does not want Pete Dunne to take it easy on him by any means. He wants the NXT Championship, and he wants to earn the NXT Championship.
Absolutely. Now it's Tyler Bate. Hurricane Rana takes down Pete Dunne. And now Pete Dunne, caught with a senton from Tyler Bate. Now Tyler Bate picks Dunne up to his feet, and Tyler uppercuts him.
You talked about big fight feel, Xander. Several matches tonight have had big fight feel. This match, to me, has a more personal feel.
Hang on. What's Tyler Bate thinking here? Over the top with a top rope spaceman plancha. Over the top. Now he grabs Pete Dunne. Tyler Bate throws him into the apron, or into the barricade. And what's Tyler Bate thinking here? He tells everyone to get out of the way. He drapes Pete Dunne over the apron. Bate with a kick to Dunne. We're seeing a whole new side of Tyler Bate here.
We're seeing the vicious side of Tyler Bate. But like I was saying, this match has a personal feel to it. These two men have been on the road together. These two have traveled thousands of miles together. These two men have spent more time together than with their own children, and now they have to fight for the NXT Championship.
Now Pete Dunne kicked to the ribs of Tyler Bate, and Pete Dunne looking to wrap it up nice and quickly here into an armbar.
I do not think Pete Dunne wants to be out here right now fighting Tyler Bate.
I don't think Pete Dunne's afraid of Tyler Bate, but I think Pete Dunne is wary of Tyler Bate. I think he knows Tyler Bate is a dangerous opponent, and Pete Dunne, it's all about the joint manipulation.
I wasn't saying in the sense of danger. I was saying in the sense of a personal thing for him. He does not want to be out here fighting someone who he helped mentor, who he helped bring along. Let's not forget, like in his first year in the business, Pete Dunne brought Tyler Bate under his wing in British strong style in the British independent scene.
Of course, alongside Trent Seven, who's also been a very, very very crucial part of the story between these two. Of course, Dunne had a matchup with Trent Seven at NXT show a few weeks ago, showing a more vicious side of himself that night, showing he's not afraid to beat his friend in a matchup. And now Pete Dunne kicked in the ribs by Tyler Bate, and Tyler Bate throws him across the ring.
This is not something that Pete Dunne wants to do. This is something he has to do to be the NXT champion. He said for a long time, "Give me that ball. I will be the face of NXT." And this is what the job calls for. Sometimes you do not like the work you have to do when you're at the top.
As now Tyler Bate, Pete Dunne gets caught with a right hand. And now Pete Dunne caught with a chop. Tyler Bate throws Pete Dunne off the ropes. Bate, springboard, uppercut. And now Tyler Bate. And now what's Tyler Bate thinking here? He grabs Dunne. He's calling him up. Oh man, it's already time. Tyler Bate calling for Tyler driver coming in. There it is. 1, 2, Dunne kicks out.
The physical specimen of Tyler Bate. He's as strong as a bull, but fast and agile like a cat.
Almost gets him here too. No, Dunne kicks out. Now Pete Dunne grabs Tyler Bate, hooks his arms, throws him across the ring. And now Pete Dunne. And now Pete Dunne kicks him in the ribs. And now Dunne picks him up, and Dunne plants Bate in the mat. And Pete Dunne now with Tyler Bate in some trouble here. Dunne turns him over, and now Dunne has the arm of Bate. And Dunne, chewing on the fingers of Bate.
A vicious, vicious move there by Pete Dunne.
And now Dunne side headlock on Tyler Bate, and Tyler Bate. Oh, Tyler Bate's trying to fight out of it. He's got Dunne back up to his feet now. And now Tyler Bate with a jab. He's knocking back Pete Dunne. Pete Dunne counters. And Pete Dunne with a clothesline. Tyler Bate rolls under the bottom rope, and now Tyler Bate. Pete Dunne standing over, and Tyler Bate. Pete Dunne rolls out of the ring, and Bate right hand to Dunne. Pete Dunne now. Oh, Tyler Bate. Strike him on the outside. Throws Pete Dunne back in the ring. And now Tyler Bate's going up top.
Name of the game is combinations here.
And now Pete Dunne looking to swat Tyler Bate off the top rope. Tyler Bate counters. Went for a drop kick. Pete Dunne with a kick. Tyler rolls out of the way. Tyler Bate. No. Turn around. Oh, hang on. Bitter end. Connects. Cover.
A very bitter. Oh my.
That was a rookie error on the part of Pete Dunne.
Like I said, Pete Dunne's trying to go ahead and get this match over with.
Now he's going to grab Tyler Bate. Pete Dunne picks him up and power bombs him. Tyler Bate goes down. And now Tyler Bate grabs Pete Dunne, or grabbed by Pete Dunne, and Tyler Bate sweeps the leg. And there's a senton. Or excuse me, a jumping swanton almost from Tyler Bate. Now Pete Dunne kicks him in the back. And Dunne with Bate kicks him in the head. And now Tyler Bate, another kick to the head.
Again.
And now Dunne, cover on Bate. Here we go. 1, no. Tyler Bate kicks out. And now Pete Dunne. He's looking to end it here. He grabs Tyler Bate by the neck, and an elbow to the ribs from Bate. And then that's the heart of Tyler Bate with the rolling kick. Tyler Bate with a rolling kick, and now Tyler's going up top. What is Tyler Bate thinking here? Tyler Bate on the top rope, and Bate looking to come off the top with a spiral tap.
An amazing spiral tap there. 1, and then 2, and then no. Kick out.
Pete Dunne just kicked out. Bate hit the spiral tap, but Pete Dunne, he's not giving up tonight. He is not giving up at all. Tyler Bate uppercuts him. And now kicking the ribs. Pete Dunne grabs Bate, pops him up, power bombs him. Look at that from Pete Dunne. That takes a lot of coordination to get right on the part of Pete Dunne. And he hit it. Bate just caught the leg. Bate spins him around. Tyler Bate, caught with a right hand from Dunne. And now Dunne knocking back Bate. Tyler Bate knocked away. Pete Dunne turns him around, and Pete Dunne throws Bate off the ropes. Pete Dunne, forearm strike. Takes down Tyler. Now Pete turns him over now, and Pete Dunne grabs the arm of Tyler Bate. Pete Dunne grabs the arm and snaps back the arm. And now Tyler Bate is down. Pete Dunne standing over Bate. Now Pete Dunne looking to end it. Grabs him, drags him away from the ropes, and Pete Dunne, cover. 1, no, there's a kick out. And Pete Dunne grabs Tyler Bate, picks it up, picks him up. Pete Dunne grabs Bate, scoops him up. Pete Dunne shoved away. Tyler Bate now kicks him in the ribs. Oh boy, here we go again. Another Tyler driver. 1, 2, no. Kick out from Dunne.
The Tyler driver does not manage to... but
yet another kick in the head. And now Tyler Bate again looking for an end. Drop kick. Pete Dunne pulling himself up in the ropes, but Tyler picks him up again, and Tyler Bate, right hand, knocks him into the ropes. There's a kick to the knees. Tyler Bate puts him in the ropes. Bate kicks him in the knee, grabs him, throws him off the ropes. Tyler Bate, look at this. Boom! Another uppercut.
Fantastic uppercut there by Tyler Bate. This match is just... it's a very competitive match so far. Tyler Bate has really put a hurting on Pete Dunne here and made Pete Dunne work to try to put him down.
And Now Dunne is looking to do the same thing to Bate, looking to put him down. Forearm into the bitter end.
Another bitter end connects. 1, 2, no!
Oh my God. Tyler Bate just kicked out. And now Pete Dunne going to go right into the hands of Tyler Bate. Biting the fingers again. Now Pete Dunne. I don't know if Pete Dunne knows what to do now.
I don't know if anyone would in this situation.
A lot of people probably counted Tyler Bate out when they saw that second bitter end connect. I think even Pete Dunne counted him out.
I think Pete Dunne thought it was over, but it's not. And now he's going up top. This is something we do not see from Pete Dunne very often. Pete Dunne's looking to fly.
Pete Dunne's looking to moonsault. Knee into the ribs from Bate.
And Bate is up, and here we go. Drop kick.
Right on the button, and a swanton as well. Tyler Bate with Pete Dunne up to his feet. Tyler Bate with a chop. Kicks him in the ribs. Pete Dunne counters.
In many ways, the only advantage Pete Dunne has here is the experience advantage that he has.
Now Pete Dunne has Tyler Bate on his shoulders.
The stronger, I would argue Tyler Bate's probably stronger than Pete Dunne. Faster, more agile. And so Dunne's relying solely on experience to carry him through a win over Tyler Bate.
Went for a counter now. Tyler Bate. Cutter!
A fantastic cutter there. 1, 2, no.
Nearly got him. Nearly got him. There's a neck breaker.
Came right out of nowhere with that cutter. And Tyler Bate on the outside again. Oh no.
He's going up top again. He's looking to fly. 450 splash.
An amazing 450 splash right there from Tyler Bate to Pete Dunne. He's picking up Dunne. What's he going to do? Oh, with a great forearm, blowing him back.
Off the ropes, but Dunne. Rolling forearm of his own.
This match is back and forth all night, ladies and gentlemen. And into another triangle choke.
Triangle choke is in. Tyler Bate's got to fight out or tap out. Tyler Bate struggling. You can see that arm flailing about trying to figure out. But look at this. The big strong boy. Tyler Bate powerbombs him out of it. Tyler Bate.
But that can gas you too, having to lift someone up like that whilst being choked.
He went for a drop kick. Dunne was out of the way. Dunne. Oh, gets caught with a chomp. Tyler Bate decks him with a right hand. He picks Pete Dunne back up to his feet now. Tyler Bate jabs him and went for another jab kick to the ribs from Pete Dunne. Pete Dunne kicks him in the ribs now, and Pete Dunne has Tyler Bate, pops him up, and just lets him fall. And now Pete Dunne grabs Tyler Bate and drags him away from the ropes. Pete Dunne into a cover. Dunne.
The ring awareness of Dunne. 1, 2, no.
Ooh, Tyler Bate just kicked out. Tyler Bate just kicked out. Now Pete Dunne is calling him up. And Pete Dunne looking for the end. Dunne. Forearm, no. Went for the bitter end. Bate counter. Bate. Whoa, hang on.
Into a roll-up. Could this end it? 1, 2, no.
Nearly had a new champion there. Now Tyler Bate. Oh, German suplex from Pete Dunne. That was insane. Turns him over now, and Tyler Bate in trouble. Pete Dunne cover.
He's looking to end the match. 1, oh no.
Here's a kick out from Bate. And now Tyler Bate. Kicked in the back by Pete Dunne. Pete Dunne with a stomp to the head of Tyler Bate. And now Tyler Bate's in some trouble. Pete Dunne turns him over, and Pete Dunne grabs the arm of Bate. And Pete Dunne pulling back on the arm, snaps it back. Down goes Tyler Bate. And now Tyler Bate, no, rolls out of the ring. Pete Dunne follows. A bit of a game of cat and mouse here. And now I think Tyler Bate was anticipating Pete Dunne getting back in the ring a little bit quicker. Bate, right hand, no, Dunne counters. Dunne, oh, what a kick from Pete Dunne.
An amazing kick there from Dunne. And Dunne biting the fingers again.
I'm going to render that hand useless for Tyler Bate here. And now Pete Dunne picking him up to his feet. Pete Dunne grabs Tyler, throws him across the ring, and Pete Dunne, oh, went for a kick. Bate out of the way. And
that could have hurt his leg. Ooh, taking Dunne down again. What could Tyler be looking for? Could he hit? What is he looking for here? Ooh, a chop. Another.
Again.
He is fighting Dunne into the corner.
Dunne counters. Pete Dunne scoops him up. Back body drop, or back suplex. And now Pete Dunne picks him back up to his feet, and Pete Dunne grabs Tyler Bate with a kick in the ribs, pops him up, and plants him. Plants him in the mat.
2. No. Tyler Bate barely kicks out, but he does. It's enough to let the match continue.
And now Pete Dunne looking to end it. Bates staggered. Dunne hits him with the forearm into bitter end.
1, 2, 3.
That's a wrap.
Pete Dunne walks out of NXT Takeover Brooklyn to the NXT champion, taking nothing away from this young man, Tyler Bate, what he's managed to do since he won that battle royal. He went on quite the roll. But I guess when it comes down to it, the champ stays king of NXT.
What a night it's been. New women's champion, new tag team champions, the arrival of the Hart Dynasty, the announcement of NXT TakeOver London. Thank you all for tuning in tonight to NXT TakeOver New York. What is a new era for the LS11 universe? I've been Zander.
I've been Ray.
And that was Universe.